Hi guys, I'm Lexi and I am going to be showing you how to do makeup for cosplay. I'm also going to be taking you throughout my day so that I can show you how the makeup wears, and I also am going to be doing a lot of tests to show how the makeup wears through cosplay conditions. I notice that a lot of people just kind of grab whatever is available, and I feel it's really important for people to find things that actually work and works for their skin type. And I actually really encourage everybody to try many different brands. I am just going to be testing out whatever I have in my makeup box right now, and later on I'm actually going to be testing out different brands to see how they really truly wear throughout the day. I'm going to go ahead and put my hair in a wig cap, and I'm going to glue my eyebrows down, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I have my wig cap on, I have my eyebrows glued down, and I'm going to go ahead and start. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer, and if you guys make any kind of props or if you do any kind of drawing, you guys should know that primer is something that is supposed to smooth out and prepare your surface. That's what we're doing today. And I really kind of just put it in my T-zone because I have a very oily T-zone, and that's where all of my pores are really enlarged. And this one is really good for smoothing out wrinkles. I used to use Benefit Professional, but that one actually would make my pores get really big. For anybody who doesn't know, it looks like this. And this is kind of a high-end product. I wouldn't suggest it for cosplay, mostly because whenever I do use it for cosplay, it does tend to make my foundation and my skin separate. But since it's what's in my bag, this is what I'm going to show you guys. And it's really good actually, because now I can actually show you guys how that looks. So after I apply my primer, I also put on my foundation. This is a foundation you can get at Target. It's the Boots No. 7 Stay Perfect foundation. They also have a matte one, which is really good for people who have really oily skin. I use these brushes right here. They are the BS Mall brushes. You can get them at Amazon. They're about 30 bucks for a set, and I'm going to use only the set for this. So this is the flat brush. I use it for my foundation. Just gonna throw that on there, and I'm going to apply the foundation everywhere. So I like to use less expensive foundations when I cosplay because I use a lot. I use a lot of foundation when I cosplay, and that's whether or not I am cosplaying on a convention floor, if I'm cosplaying on a cosplaying for a photo shoot. I just really don't like people seeing any of my flaws. I do wear makeup besides when I cosplay, but mostly because I think it makes me look pretty. It's one of my artistic things that I really like. I like being able to say, hey, look at my eyeshadow, oh my goodness, I love all the colors, it looks amazing, because with most cosplays you just kind of are like, I am an anime character and I'm going to make myself look cool, which is great, but it's like sometimes you just want to make your face look colorful, which is also great. I'm also going to bring the foundation down to my eyelid. Usually you're supposed to use a primer on your eyelid as well, but those primers are also expensive. They tend to be. I've never used any of the drugstore foundation primers for my eyebrows, or I mean for my eyelids, but maybe during this channel I probably will, because I plan on trying every drugstore foundation out there, because I think makeup shouldn't be expensive for everybody. I feel like everybody should be able to find something for cheap, because this is something that you're going to be using a lot of, and you're going to have to replace it regularly, because if you don't, you're going to get styes and acne, and it just makes your life worse. Nobody wants that. So then after I do that, I'm going to apply my concealer. And this is the Maybelline Nouveau Instant Age Rewind, and I use the neutralizer. It's really light, so don't be like, this is your concealer. No, I use this for lighting reasons. Like, I'm going to lighten up my eyebrows using this. I'm just gonna pack it right on there. I put 2 layers of glue on my eyebrows, but my eyebrows today decided to not accept staying down. They're wild. I'm going to put little triangles under my eyes. I use triangles specifically because it works with my actual bone structure. It's something I've paid attention to for years. So don't just do like triangles. Some people need circles, some people need dots. It really depends on the kind of thing they're doing. So this is for highlighting. I'm highlighting under my eyes because it brings my eyes out. And then I am going to go ahead and do a little line down the bridge of my nose because it also brings your nose bridge forwards. Then I use the same foundation brush, and I use this brush also for blending. By the way, guys, it's always really, really good to wash your makeup brushes as often as you can, because it can really, it's the same thing as changing out your makeup. If you don't do it, it's just gonna, you're gonna have a bad day. You're gonna have like so many skin issues just from not washing your makeup brushes. And I'm saying that as if I wash my makeup brushes every time I use them. You're supposed to, but who has time for that? Nobody. Just wash your makeup brushes as often as you remember. So then I'm going to take the round powder brush from BS Mall, and I am going to also grab, I did this on purpose. This type of concealer is really oily and it makes your creases happen no matter what, so I like to blend those last, and I go in and I blend with one hand, and then I powder like that really fast because this will crease, and you have to blend it into the crease, and then as quickly as you can you have to powder it. So when I finish my base, you guys are going to be like, why are you doing this to your face? Because because I feel like it. Because when people take pictures of you, even if you're just on the convention floor, they are also taking a picture of your face. And this is going to sound really mean, but a lot of people don't really seem to realize that. And so what happens with your natural oils throughout the day is you get warm and you start sweating, and then you get a lot of flashback, and it actually will make your costume look cheap. A nice matte finish is usually what a lot of cosplayers go for, especially professional cosplayers. Like if you look at cosplayers like Cortoon or I'm trying to think of another one. I could really only think of Cortoon right now because I was just like staring at her page because her most recent posts were amazing. If you're looking at cosplayers like Cortoon or Phil Mazul, they all have very matte finishes. That's not their skin. That's a bunch of makeup on their face. And they probably found great makeup that works for their skin types that makes them look completely flawless. Okay, so I just powdered my face, and the powder is actually really important because it sets your foundation. If you do not powder your face, your foundation is going to go everywhere, and especially since I use liquid foundations mostly, my foundation will get directly onto my costume immediately. What I just powdered my face with was the Rimmel Stay Matte. You can buy it at the drugstore. It's really cheap. Okay, and then, oh, I forgot to powder my eyes, which is also really important because you need a base to blend your eye makeup. I gotta re-blend. I also apologize if you guys can hear my neighbors. They decided to have their gardener over a day early. I don't know why. Usually he comes not on Tuesdays. Okay, so we got all this done. Do you look fabulous? Oh yes, you do. Because everybody looks fantastic. And then from here, I usually put on my eyeshadow. I have mixed feelings about this eyeshadow palette. Right now, I grabbed the Naked palette by Urban Decay, but I'm kind of realizing that Urban Decay has a lot of fallout, and I want to try a different brand. But luckily, we're going to be testing out many different ones. So, I'm going to grab the color Buck, which is obviously my favorite crease color that I use. I'm going to go for a girlier look, and it's the same look that I used on my my Tree of Savior cosplay, which I will be posting a picture somewhere, either in the video or I'm going to be posting a link. And I'm going to deepen the crease. I do this for whenever I do any kind of European type of cosplay, like Tree of Savior. See what I mean? Gardeners? My goodness. I'm sure they have like some sort of holiday or something, but like, I'm filming. And I also do this before I do contouring, which I'm not going to do too much contouring, mostly because I really dislike the bronzer that I'm using for contouring. Also something, because nobody has enough room in their cosplay bag for like 5 trillion different brands of different things in makeup. And contouring palettes are huge. That's why I use my concealer to contour with. Also, I lightened when I did the triangle thing. That's like a form of contouring. And you blend. Take your time with this. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning during every convention to do my makeup. I do that because I'm paying for a convention. I'm gonna have fun. And I get almost no sleep during conventions, and it's on my own choice. It's because of my own choice. It's because I want to look good, and I want to be able to hang out with everybody, and I want to be able to go to everything, and I want to be able to stand in line and make sure I see everything. Okay, I finished that, and then I am going to go ahead and take the brush that actually goes with the Naked palette. I'm going to grab the color Buck. Show you guys what that looks like. It's this color right here. If you're wondering why I am grabbing 2 different palettes, it's because I don't actually have a hand mirror, and I am using the Moon Dust palette mirror because it's effing gigantic. Which, if you guys like to wear makeup outside of cosplay, it's pretty much just, if you like glitter, this is the one to go for. And then you blend. You blend that pain away. Blend away your emotions. Just cover it all up by blending. And I just focus on the outer corner. It's not so difficult. Like I said, it's only for for European costumes, and since I'm going to be walking around in public today, might as well try to make my face look a little bit tiny bit normal. Only a little bit. Maybe later I'll do something crazy. Then I'm going to use the same brush that I used to apply my crease shade, and I'm just going to help blend out that Buck. Like I said, cosplay makeup usually tends to not be super effing crazy. And then this is usually the point where I put on my eyebrows and I draw on my eyeliner, which I won't be able to do on a hand mirror because that's just difficult. Hey guys, I'm back, and I did my eyeliner. I fixed this eyebrow because it was jank, and I also put on my mascara, which are all things I'm sure you guys know how to do on your own. I'm going to trust that. The eyeliner kind of changes depending on what kind of character you want to do. I just kind of decided to do this half shape because I thought it looked pretty on my eyes today. Now it's time to get into blush, contour, and highlight. So, the contour I was talking about is this. Look how orange that is against my skin. It's horrible. I don't really want to try something new right now, mostly because it's my fault for not getting a better color. This is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil. It smells like chocolate, which is actually the best part about this whole situation, is that it smells delicious and your face is going to smell amazing. So I just kind of grabbed some, and when I put this on, you guys are going to be like, why are you doing that to your face? 'Cause contouring is actually really important for changing face shapes. For girls who are cosplaying as men, for men who are cosplaying as girls, you can use contouring to really soften your features or make your face look a lot more harsh. Like, see what I mean? It looks like somebody just smeared literal chocolate all over my face, you know, or crap, whatever. Just chocolate. Let's say chocolate. I'm gonna cut that out. Since I am a girl cosplaying as a girl today, because, you know, I'm super cosplay, I am actually going to not do anything crazy and dramatic. I'm just going to apply it, and then you take your powder brush, because you ain't going to be walking around looking like this at a convention. Nobody should, unless it actually is like their character or like a style kind of situation. So you take a little bit of powder, a lot of powder, and you just blend it. Blend, 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 blend. You just go ham. Because you want to blend away all your pain. It's a joke, guys. Don't ever take that seriously. Sometimes if you're having a bad day and you want to wear makeup to make yourself feel pretty, because it's the only thing that can blend the pain away. Then you also want to go in and you can see why this is like just way too orange for my skin tone. It's too orange for pretty much anybody. Nobody should use this color for contouring. I trusted the lady at the store and I shouldn't have. And I'm going to contour the tip of my nose. I actually like my nose shape. It's just most anime characters don't have that kind of shape. There you go. I like to put a little bit of glow on my cheek, not too much. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit for my contour for my glow, and it's nice. But they have a really nice dark color in there. And this is really just to add a little bit of dimension. What I like about this color is that it doesn't add too much flashback, and you put the glow kind of like on the high points of your cheekbones. I don't know if you guys can even see it on this camera, but it does look really pretty in photographs. It just adds like a little bit of dimension, and it adds just a little bit of oomph. I use the color that matches my skin tone the most for cosplay. Shoot. I forgot blush. You're supposed to put the glow on top of the blush. It's because I have a hard time with this. I have a hard time seeing everything. Just in general. I'm like blind. So this is an intense color. I like to go boop, boop. Clown of the year. Then you take your powder brush and you drag it and you blend it. I had another color once. I just ruined my perfect glow. I had another color once, but it seriously it lightened my skin, and I didn't like that. I'm a very huge advocate of anybody can cosplay no matter what their skin type or their weight is, because as long as the cosplay itself is good, like it looks good, it's styled well, who cares? You worked hard on it. Wear it. Okay, and that is it for that. Last but not least, I use a nude liquid lipstick all the time for cosplay. This one's going to have a little bit of color to it. If you cosplay more neutral characters, have one, because this stuff is amazing. It doesn't transfer once it dries. It takes about 2 minutes to dry. I'm using Lime Crime, the color Riley. Another reason why I'm a big advocate of using matte lipsticks when you're cosplaying is because since it doesn't transfer, it won't transfer onto your costume. And last but not least, I am going to put on my finishing spray. So I use the NYX Dewy Finish Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. Setting spray is really important because once you set this, it's not going to move. A really good setting spray will not let it move. So take a close look. Just a little bit. That's a lot. I use a lot of setting spray because I don't want my face to get ruined. I just spent all this time on it. Another thing about setting sprays is that it makes your makeup really kind of melt into your skin. I usually try not to use setting spray before I use mascara because to me, or at least on me, it makes my mascara transfer. Let's see if it did that this time. It did not. I look great. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put on my wig, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, this is the finished look, and this is also going to be the end of the tutorial stage of this makeup. In my next video, I am going to be posting how this makeup wore throughout the day. I am going to be doing various tests, and I am going to be doing a lot of check-ins, so that one's only going to be like 5 or 6 minutes long. This is going to be the long one. Thanks guys!